Hello, in this video we are going to talk about the competency-based approach. Let's move on to the next picture. Okay, first of all, it is necessary to understand what is the difference between an approach and a method. I'm going to explain what are the main differences. The definition of an approach is that, first of all, is a previous step before a method, and it is also considered the theoretical framework, the direction, or the perspective that we are going to take in order to um, in order to uh, use a method. The next one is the method, which is this a set of guidelines of steps, a systematic set of steps that we use it in order to uh, achieve or reach a goal. A method it is more oriented to the process, while an approach is a previous stage. So the method can be selected after deciding the approach. In summary, an approach is a guideline. The next one is competency-based approach. This is the definition of the approach that we mainly are talking about. Okay, competency-based approach, uh, its main objective is to let know people that they can improve their lives by developing life skills based on learning idle theories. It is also used in vocational training. Um, in other words, competency-based approach is a very formal direction that uh, some scholars use to take into account in order to improve their learning skills, specifically their language learning skills. Okay, in this picture we have a competency-based approach distinguished features. The main features of the competency-based approach. First of all, we find the learners need to dominate the competency-based approach. This approach bases its activities on interaction, and language skills are sequenced according to the learner's needs, and it is focused on problem solving. As you can see, this is very systematic, and it doesn't take into account the learning styles. If you see in the right side of the screen, you will find the next one, which is impact on classroom and teaching. And here there are two important points. The first one is that it is a rich source of materials. The second one, this approach is also focused on life skills. On the left side of your screen, you will find reform. What is reform? Reform refers um, to competency-based approach, to see competency-based approach as an alternative to more traditional approaches. And the goal of this approach is to ensure that more students learn what they are expected to learn. In other words, this is a more explained um, description of competency-based approach. Students should show their capability in order to achieve a specific predetermined competencies. Some scholars argue, and some experts agree, a feature of most competency-based programs is a partnership between employers and educators in identifying the competencies required, at least at a high level. As it was said before, students need to develop mastery and to get the mind of a specific um, activity or a specific subject. And finally, here are the reference where information was retrieved. Thank you very much for watching my video.